Hey up me ducks. Alright, today we're talking about snacks. Not meals, not dinner, just the important stuff we eat between meals. And in Britain, snacks aren't just food, they're a situation. Let's start with the cinema. In Britain, going to the cinema without snacks is mad. In fact, it's mental. It's absolute madness. Typical British snacks include popcorn. You can have it sweet, you can have it salted, or you can have it mixed if you're brave. Personally, I love it mixed. Next, you can have a pick and mix, and these are sweets you choose yourself. You go around the shop and you choose the sweets, you put them in a bag, and you take them with you. Next, it's the chocolates. My favourite, Maltesers and minstrels or peanut M&Ms. So when going to the cinema, you might hear some Brits say, shall we grab some snacks first? Or if we don't want to pay the cinema prices because they're extortionate, you might hear us say, let's sneak some in. It's cheaper at Tesco. Let's go over some of the British slang I use there. So first off, I use mad, mental and madness. They all mean crazy. That's crazy. And then we use grab. That means to grab something quickly. Next one is family game night. Board games, cards, or just sitting around arguing about the rules. Us Brits love our game night snacks. Classic British snacks for this include crisps, not chips, chips are hot, biscuits with a cuppa, and by cuppa, we'll explain that a bit later. Chocolate digestives, Jaffa cakes, very serious debate. Is it a cake or is it a biscuit? No one knows. Mini cheddars, and then some of the snacks I mentioned earlier. You can still have your popcorn, your chocolate, but we kind of diversify our snacks. A very British sentence would be, I'll put some snacks out in a bit. So if you're having game night, you know, the leader of the game night might say, I'll put some snacks out in a bit. Let's get set up first. Which actually means I'll do it later, maybe. So always get your own snacks. So we have some slang words there. First was cuppa, which means cup of tea. And you can dunk your biscuits in a cup of tea and it's amazing. It is the best combination of snack. It's one of my favourites. Love dunking a biscuit in a tea. And then the other slang that we had there was put out. So put out means place on the table. So you might put out the snacks by placing them on the table. Let's move on to scenario 3. Chilling at home, doing nothing. This is a big one. You're at home, you're bored, you're not hungry, but you want something. That's snacking. It's snacking time. British boredom snacks include toast, buttered, obviously. You don't have dry toast. Biscuits, crisps, a leftover chocolate, a cheeky snack. And if someone says, I'm just having a cheeky snack, it means I'm pretending this doesn't count. This doesn't count in today's calories. That's what they're saying. Okay, let's go over some of that slang there. Cheeky. It means small, slightly naughty, but acceptable. That's what it means. The next one, and my favourite, pub snacks. Now the pub, snacks in a pub, the next level. They're elite pub snacks. Typical pub snacks include pork scratchings, nuts, crisps, scampi fries, and you might hear people saying, shall we get a few nibbles? Shall we get a few nibbles? Which means small snacks shared, eaten slowly while chatting. And let's go over some of that slang there. So I said nibbles. What's nibbles? It means a small snack. Small snacks. Let's have some nibbles. Shall we? Equals polite suggestion. Shall we? Shall we have some nibbles? And nibbles can include things like peanuts, pork scratchings, where it's shared. And finally, snacks on a date. This one's really important. Date-friendly snacks include chocolate, strawberries, popcorn, and sharing snacks. But if you're like me, I'm not a sharer. So hands off, girls. I'm not sharing. And here's a bit of fun British slang for anyone out there on a date. If someone is attractive and you've got your snacks out, you can say, you're a snack. It means you look good, you're very attractive, and it's slightly flirty. But be careful. Say it with confidence, not awkwardness. So that's British snacks, different situations, different foods, and lots of slang. If you want to learn how Brits actually talk, you're in the right place. Cheers for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.